Yo, what is up guys? Sam Pack here and welcome back to the channel. And guys, this is gonna be a little bit different video than my normal videos. We're actually gonna be watching the Apple event and I want to give you guys my honest thoughts and opinions on the newest products that are coming out. So these are gonna be actual real life raw reactions, and I just want to give you guys my honest thoughts of how I would actually watch these events and kind of react to them. And I promise I'll try not to be fake, but like seriously, this will be like my honest reactions to it. I tried so hard because I was actually at work during the day while this was going on. I had to stay away from social media so hard because a lot of people were trying to hit me up and ask me about these certain products that were coming out. So I tried so hard not to answer anybody and just to record this video for you guys. But yeah guys, but with that said, yo, let's get started. All right, here we go. This is the first intro. Let's go. Let's get it. Yo, I really like the production that they always put in these videos or live recordings or whatnot.
So let's start with Apple TV Plus.
Okay,
like
Apple TV. Apple
I've
TV.
Been watching a lot of shows and movies. I have an idea.
Are you guys a fan of Apple original TV shows or movies? Because for me, I actually haven't watched a lot of them, so I'm wondering if you guys thought it was good or not. But yeah, I'm not really sure. So if you guys think it's good, leave a comment down below if you guys think it's worth watching. So yeah, let me know. All right, I gotta say though, they are definitely upping their the production and definitely the different actors and actresses that are coming out with these new movies. Honestly, really good job. I think they're trying to fight against Netflix really hard here. So Apple is stepping up the game. Really proud of them. Like for real, yo, look at all these A-lister actresses and actors. Like it's crazy how many people they just listed all those names. Alright, I'm not a biggest fan of baseball or honestly even watching sports in general. So this is a little whatever for me.
iPhone 13 is incredible. It features our powerful A15 Bionic chip. So today, we're introducing two gorgeous new finishes.
Sheesh, yo, that green is popping. This color goes so hard. Oh my gosh.
Model starting this Friday.
So they're about to talk about more of their Apple Silicon line. So hopefully they're gonna be dropping something really dope. So we'll see.
And iPhone SE will be available on March 18th.
All right, not gonna lie, this is kind of crazy because you can definitely see that Apple's trying to give basically an iPhone to anyone, or just pretty much make it affordable so that people can have a smartphone, a really good smartphone actually. And the fact that it has 5G in there, has all the camera capabilities, and just pretty much this is a iPhone 7 on crack basically. If you were to see, basically see this in person, you're gonna think that this is a really older iPhone that's been in years ago. But the fact that it seems like they are definitely kind of recycling their older model phones, at least on the outside of it looks pretty much like the older phones, but basically stuffing all of the new tech, the new chips in there, which is actually really smart of them. And at a significantly cheaper price. This is really smart for Apple, and I can see a lot of companies investing in these for work phones and stuff like that. And there's just a bunch of use cases to have phones like these, especially giving these kind of phones to teenagers, because a lot of days younger people want these kind of phones, but you obviously don't want to pay $1,000+ for the newest phones. So having at least these kinds of options for younger kids and teens, this is actually really cool. Okay, I hope that they put the Apple Silicon chips in the iPad Airs, so it'll be even faster, better, and just everything is more revamped from the previous generations. And let's just hope that we get a faster refresh screen on there. let's hope. Let's see.
And 4 times heavier than iPad Air.
You know, sometimes whenever Apple does these like comparisons between like, oh, like, you know, tablet in its class or Windows PC that's, you know, in that same price range, honestly, I kind of want to know which ones they're actually talking about. But they'll never say it. They'll obviously never say it, but I'm always curious. I always want to know which one are you actually comparing against to.
Becomes a mobile gaming powerhouse. And
Wait a second. There's Apex Legends for the tablet? Wait, how did I not know about this? I had no idea. What the heck? So for me, the biggest takeaway is just definitely the new M1 chips in these new iPad Airs. Other than that, honestly, everything's kind of fluff, to be quite honest. Yeah, new color here and there, but also, I guess the only other thing I would say is the liquid retina display is actually really good upgrade. But other than that, there's nothing really mind-blowing or crazy. It's definitely a good upgrade from the previous generation. So I wouldn't say if you have one already to, you know, sell it and buy this one, but definitely a good option, especially if you've never owned an iPad before. So this is definitely way worth the price, especially because of that M1 chip in there. Everything is so much faster and nicer, and yeah.
The Mac.
Okay, so this one, there was a couple of things I've seen here and there on Instagram posts and stuff. I just couldn't help it. I don't know why. Like, it just, those are the first few things that came up. So I kind of know what this is going to be about, but we'll see what goes on here.
We're adding one last chip to the M1 family, and it's going to blow your mind. Here it is.
Honestly, I was like kind of waiting to see what they're gonna call the next one after the Max, but Ultra. Dang, a little cheesy, but it is what it is.
Because the file just opens and you're like, oh, okay, let's get to work.
And I work at Maxwell. I'm Larissa Sepnik. I'm the lead Sapphire developer, 3D designer, and I specialize in...
Did you guys notice they're all women because it is National Women's Day today? So big ups to Apple for that one. All right, question is, where is this chip gonna go? Are they gonna come out with a new Mac, like a new Mac Pro? Or are they gonna be able to put these in the MacBook Pros? So I wonder what they're gonna do. Okay.
Tell you all about it. Here's Colleen.
This looks like literally you put like 3 different Mac Minis stacked on each other and you just kind of mushed it in one.
It's unlike any...
By the way, what do you guys think about the name Mac Studio? Do you guys think they should have called it something else, or like is this kind of appropriate for the name? But for me, like if I were to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get that Mac Studio, I don't know, it kind of sounds a little weird. I don't know. Maybe just not used to it now.
It's up to 60% faster. That is incredible.
All right. If I was a Mac Pro buyer who bought this back in, 2019, I'm probably going to be running on fumes right now. You know how expensive people spent on a 28 core Xeon Mac Pro? Like, they probably spent maybe like over 20 grand plus, like probably even more than that. And the fact that this Mac Studio M1 Ultra is 60% faster, yeah, I'll be so lit. I'll be pretty pissed because I would say, dang, I got scammed for sure. Like for sure. And I'm like waiting for the price to come out, because if this is significantly way cheaper than the Mac Pro, dude, I mean, not that I bought one, but if I was a Mac Pro owner, I'll be so freaking pissed at Apple right now. Oh my gosh.
8K ProRes 422 video.
Yo, that is wild 18 streams of 8K ProRes 422. Yo, that's, like I said, if I was a Mac Pro user and bought that 20 grand plus, configuration, I'm running on fumes. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. If I'm seeing this right now, that's a big yikes.
Our top of the line Mac Pro.
Like I said, this is not what you want to see right now. Oh my god. This thing better cost just as much as their Mac Pro. Honestly, like I said, I'm just waiting for the price to come out, because if this is way cheaper than how much obviously their Mac Pro is, then dude, I'll be so lit. Like, this thing has to be like 20 grand. I'm telling you right now, it has to be.
Featuring M1 Max and the new M1 Ultra, the most powerful chip ever.
For the studio monitor, I'm honestly hoping that it's a 27-inch monitor, more because people actually want like a 27-inch size. At least that's what I want. I think 27 inch is actually really perfect, especially if you're gonna have multiples of it. In my opinion, the XDR, the 32-inch screen is just a little bit too big, I would say, to have multiples of it, and obviously it's super expensive. So I'm hoping that this is actually going to be a little bit more, obviously more cheaper, and a smaller size. So that's what I'm hoping for.
With a gorgeous screen, it's loaded with incredible. Simply put, these are.
So imagine, I don't know if this is possible, but imagine having 3 of them, and then if possible, you could actually use all 3 monitors' speakers and doing that spatial audio. Woo! See how crazy that would be? But like I said, you could probably, I don't know, you're probably only going to be able to choose one of the monitors as the audio output, but that'd be crazy, right? Like, if you can actually use all of the screens and then use the spatial audio, dude, that'd be sick.
No other display has this unique offering of 5K Retina Resolution.
In 1999, the Mac Studio.
Oh my gosh. It's starting at 2 grand. Yo, like I said, Mac Pro users, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. So even M1 Ultra is like 4 grand. That's still that's like 5 times cheaper. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
99.
I was actually thinking that this studio display was gonna be around 3,000-ish for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I just, more because, the XDR is set at around like $6,000. I really thought it was gonna be around 3K, but $1,599, that's actually really not bad. I'm just a little curious of the refresh rate on the studio display. I'm assuming it's 60 hertz, more because I feel like if it was like 120 or 144 hertz, they would actually highlight that, but I'm assuming it's probably gonna go only up to like 60 hertz. And because if it's 120, they're definitely gonna use that as like a key highlight feature of the monitor. So I'm assuming it's still gonna be 60 hertz, but not bad price for what it is. Low key, I might look into buying this. Probably, maybe, who knows.
Making our transition nearly complete with just one more product to go, Mac Pro.
Okay, so they are teasing that they will do an update on the Mac Pro, and it has to be like 10 times, 20 times faster than, all these other stuff that they were saying. Because, if you're going to be paying that much money, you're paying almost like a car. You got to get some kind of performance. But right now, this Mac Studio is pretty much dominating over their current Mac Pro right now. So it is kind of saddening to see that these people paid so much money for the Mac Pro, but I mean, it is what it is. At the time, the Mac Pro was definitely dominant and I guess worth the price at the time. So I'm just hoping that this next version is going to be even greater than that. The only sad thing is that if people were to sell the Mac Pro, it's going to be really tough because if people see that this Mac Studio is just better performance and just better like in every category, pretty much the people who own the Mac Pros, they're gonna have to either sell it for really, really low price for how much they got in, because you're competing with basically Apple again. So say for example, if someone's trying to get a new computer, I would pay for a brand new like $4,000 computer that's way faster than a 20 grand computer. And like, why would I want to buy something that's like, you know, kind of obsolete, you know what I'm saying? So like I keep saying, RIP to Mac Pro users. Seriously, I feel sorry for y'all, but it is what it is. And yeah, this is actually really awesome to see like a significantly lower price. I mean, 4K is still pretty expensive, but in terms of like, you know, a studio, like if a studio company were to buy, you know, assets like this, you know, it's definitely way more affordable, you know, for us, you know, who are just, you know, kind of using this for personal use, for like content creating here and there. I'm like, at least for me, like I'm not like big enough that this is like a worth an investment. But if you are like a, you know, bigger YouTuber, if you are someone who makes this kind of content a lot and, you know, who deals with a lot of stuff that needs this CPU power, man, this is such a great upgrade. And, you know, it's crazy how fast technology goes, but that's just how it is these days, you know, like technology is so fast and things get so obsolete so fast. But, you know, sometimes you got to think about like, at this moment, at this time, if you need to make this kind of investment for, you know, your company or something like that, you gotta buy it. So it is what it is, and people are obviously gonna make money, you know, using these as tools. So pretty much, you know, they will see it as an investment long term. So for them, it should be not a big deal, even if they bought the 20K Mac Pro. But it is, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, guys, pretty cool event. There's a lot of stuff that was in there and just a lot to unpack, but so far my key takeaways for sure are definitely that Mac Studio is going to be a game changer for a lot of people, especially if they're trying to, you know, upgrade their systems that are older. This is a great time to upgrade for them, especially at a significantly less price than the actual Mac Pro is, and delivers way more CPU performance, GPU performance, and all that stuff. And it's honestly a great time for people who are due for an upgrade. At least for me, the only thing that I personally am definitely interested in looking at and maybe potentially getting is that studio display. Really, really cool. And because I've been actually trying to find a display for content creating and for video editing stuff. And there was not that many out there that I really particularly liked, as far as, you know, color accuracy and just the connectivity and all that stuff. So, you know, them coming out with that studio display is really, really awesome for content creator like me. And definitely is something that I would definitely want to look at. So as far as everything else, really cool upgrade on the iPad Air. Really, really nice upgrade there, even though it is kind of minuscule, but not minuscule, but it's kind of like just a chip change, but that is gonna take the iPad to the next level and way better performance than the previous generation. But yeah, really excited for that iPhone 13 green colorway. That one's really, really sick. I've always been a fan of like that green olive-ish kind of color, or I don't know, kind of looks kind of like a forest green in a sense. But yeah, that color is really, really dope. If I was due for an upgrade, I would definitely get that colorway. Everything else was whatever, you know. Obviously they put the Apple TV stuff in the front as a fluff kind of intro, you know, real human kind of a thing. But yeah, great event. Can't wait to see what my other content creator friends are thinking about this stuff. That's it for this one. Comment down below if there's anything that you guys are gonna pick up or purchase in the future, and anything that was interesting to you guys. But yeah, let me know also how you guys think about these kinds of videos, kind of more reaction videos, I guess. But yeah, this one was actually one of the ideas that I really wanted to do, because I wanted to, you know, show you guys my kind of thoughts when I go into watching these kinds of events, and, you know, things to anticipate and things that I am always looking forward to, of course, with Apple. Huge Apple fan, not gonna lie, even though, you know, I do have my gaming PC and all that stuff, but Apple for me is just like the best computer for content creating for me. And yeah, just always been a fan of it, and just love the OS and the workflow and everything like that. So yeah, really excited for that. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.